Okay, let's try this again.
All right. We're going to give it a second to see if we get some more people to jump back on.
This is crazy.
This is crazy for
Never seen
YouTube,
anything
y'all.
like this before. We've been doing this since April.
Yeah. Yeah, we've known YouTube to go down because we remember a few months back that it
Yeah.
actually not even a few months. It was
About
last
about a
month.
month ago,
Yeah,
but never frozen before.
never frozen like this.
That's interesting.
Thank y'all for joining back
Thank
in.
you.
If y'all can hear us, see us move, please say yes or no.
Let us know.
Oh boy. So wow. Once again, for those who don't know, we are Twin Flames Unite. I'm Chris.
And I'm Leisha. What
What's
up? Hey,
up?
Marshawn. We don't know,
We
Marshawn.
don't know. It just froze up on us. But
Yes.
we are alchemists in these streets.
Yes.
So we keep it pushing.
Pushing.
Okay.
Gotta have your crystals with you.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
All right. So today, y'all, as y'all seen in the topic, and if you've seen the thumbnail, because I went ahead and I took the thumbnail from the other one and I put it on this one.
Yes.
So on the thumbnail, you'll see we're talking about the truth about light workers.
Yeah.
And there's something very key in the photo that I posted. If you look at the photo, there's a lighthouse that's in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually one of the key things that we're going to be talking about today when it comes to light workers.
Yes.
Okay?
Because it's very rewarding as far as lifting the consciousness of the community and seeing people's life turn around for the better and stuff like that. But sometimes the work that comes with it, it's, it can be a little, I don't want to say hard, but sometimes you will have tests
Yes.
that you would have to take. It's like school, you go to school and you study, and then you have an exam. So, and then as long as you've been studying good, you're going to pass the exams, right?
Yeah. Now, Marshawn just asked a question, and I'm glad that you asked that because that's what we're going to go into. And the question was, what is a light worker? Okay. Now, when we talk about light workers are essentially people who are here to uplift the vibration of the world.
Yes.
And they do this in multiple different ways.
Yep.
They do it through the first way, which is working on themselves. Because once you understand that we are all one, we are all in the collective. Once you heal stuff within yourself, then you heal issues in other people as well.
Right.
Okay? Because you have to think about it when, you know how they say bad news travels quicker than good news?
Right.
Like if one person had a bad experience, they're going to go and tell 20 other people.
Right.
Now, that same effect goes when it comes to lifting vibrations. If you lift your vibrations, you're going to come in contact with 20 other people, and your good vibes are going to rub off on them, which is going to start a domino effect.
Exactly.
Okay? So when we're talking about light workers, we're talking about, once again, those people who work on themselves to uplift mankind or humanity. And then you have light workers who intentionally go out to help other people. But here's the thing, these people that are going out to help other people, they're not going where light is already there.
Exactly. So because you can't shine light where light is already. So it's pointless to be shining a flashlight outside and it's like noon, high daytime. So that's pretty much what we're trying to say.
Yeah. So when it comes to being a light worker, okay, we're talking about these people that go into the darkness where, say, for example, you have people that are homeless and they are down on their luck, they're depressed. A lot of them are looking to commit suicide, things of that nature. And you being the person that can help them, you go out and you help uplift them.
Right, but they're at a low place, very very low place. So sometimes you have to meet people where they're at to lift them up.
Right,
On some occasions,
right. So what is our message
to the
to?
dark places.
Yeah, yeah. So you see, that's the thing when it comes to, um, yeah. Now you get into astrology there, lady. Attention. We deal with the north nodes and everything like that. But yeah, but going back to the situation that we were talking about, that person that's homeless is down in the luck. They're in a dark place.
Right,
You're in a good place of light and happiness. So
right.
you take your light and your happiness to that individual to help lift them up, help them get shelter, help them get food, things of
Right.
that nature. Um, Once again, it may be somebody who is depressed. Now, you find a lot of light workers being counselors.
Yeah, psychiatrists, missionary work. They might have organizations and stuff to help people, clothing drive and stuff like that. And being a light worker doesn't necessarily mean that you will carry that label saying, "Oh, I'm a light worker," and telling everybody I'm a
Right.
light worker.
Right.
Exactly. Some people they're just naturally, it's a natural thing. They might not resonate with the word light worker, but you can tell through their actions.
Yes. Yeah. So, like Marshawn, like you do it at work.
Right.
Like for people who are considered light workers, now this is just a terminology that's used a lot in the spiritual community. Just like Leisha said, you may or may not resonate with it, but this is something that a lot of people do already and don't even know it. Okay. And okay, so we don't know who this person is, so we're actually about to go ahead and get them out because we've had some issues where we had
Yeah.
to go into the dark this week
Right.
and report some people.
And shed some light.
So let's just take care of that. Bam, bam, there we go.
Right.
Gotta love it. So, and ladies and gentlemen, this is something that we go through on a daily basis as light workers. Sometimes, and it's very important for you all to protect your energy because when you're going out helping other people, sometimes those negative vibes and energy that they are experiencing will affect you.
Right.
So it's very important to have your crystals on deck. And if y'all had noticed, my baby remade mine.
Yeah, it's also
You know,
important to clear and cleanse,
yeah.
meditate, have sage and just keep your surroundings clear because now is retrograde, Mercury is in retrograde. So what's happening now is
Ancestors
that
received it.
everything is kind of coming to the surface that needs to be cleansed and cleared. A lot of darkness is being brought to the light. So you now is the season when you're gonna start finding out a lot of stuff. You're gonna start coming in to understanding of what things really are. The dark energy that once ran havoc on this planet, they're pretty much that's gonna disintegrate.
Right.
They're dying out, and so now they're pretty much fighting for survival. That's what's going on. They're fighting to stay alive. When you have the people that's too much on the dark side, they feed off of innocent people. So you guys have to be very careful. They feed off of you. They put rips in your aura and they drain your energy.
Yes.
And this is just it's a fact. So as light workers, you want to use discernment and you want to be very careful in where you put your energy.
Right. So, for those of you all who are on this live, on this feed,
Yes,
yeah.
that's it, Tisha. They're energy vampires and they exist. It's not like a fib or anything. It's a fact. Have you ever been around someone and then or on the phone with someone, and when you get off of the phone, you feel so tired and drained? So energy vampires. Sometimes people do it unconsciously. They're not aware
Yes.
that they're doing it, but they're pulling energy.
Yeah, especially if you've worked in a call center.
Oh boy. Yeah.
If you've worked in a call center and you're an empath, you can believe that
Yeah.
these people are draining your energy, you know, because they've had a bad day and they want to release their energy out on you, which in turns drain your energy. So, like I said, there are a lot of people that are out there that are doing it unconsciously, but then
Right.
again, there are people out there who are doing it consciously.
Consciously. They are
So,
aware of what they're doing. This is how they survive. This is how they feed, because they made the decision to work in the dark,
hmm
and because they're in the dark, they're disconnected from source. Universe, God, however you want to call it. Is no
hmm
connection. So they have to harness energy from innocent people,
yes.
good people, people who are caring and compassionate.
hmm
So you want to be very careful of helping and stuff like that. I'm not saying not to help, always help, but
Yes.
just be mindful of the connections that you make.
Yep. Be very, very mindful. And one of the things that I definitely wanted to talk about here, because, like I said, light workers is just a term, but a lot of y'all are doing this already.
Yes.
And one of the things that you want to be very cautious of, which Alicia just touched on, and please excuse if y'all hear the kids in the background. You know, we got kids are here. They're here, y'all. They know we can do about it. But getting back to what I was saying, when when you realize that you're an empath and you're that type of person that really likes to step out and help a lot of people,
Yes.
you have to be very cautious
Mm-hmm.
because we can't go out there and be a captain saver for everybody. Okay?
Right.
You have to understand that what you're doing is having an exchange of energy.
Yes.
Now, if the exchange of energy is off balance, then it's not something that you need to deal with. Okay? So when it comes to being out and about in this world, in this 3D matrix,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's best to watch people from afar before you start to get into a situation with them.
Right.
Like, say, for example, there have been stories of like hitchhikers, for example.
Oh,
Okay,
that's a good one.
you know that's an awesome one. You know, somebody on the side of the road look like they're down on their luck and they need a ride to the next town.
They put their thumb out. You being the good person that you are, you stop, you let them in, and then they
hmm
hold you up at gunpoint.
Yeah. So you have to use your discernment when it comes to dealing with people. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I understand that it's hard to do that on the fly a lot.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
So, one of the things that really help out in using your discernment, oh, believe me,
She said, Alicia, are you okay?
Tanisha, we have gone through some things today.
Some serious
And
things, like,
if y'all follow us on our Facebook
yeah,
page, on because Leisha has her journey to spiritual awakening.
right.
If y'all, yeah, I know you can see it.
Yeah,
So, and this is part of the reason why we decided to do this, because we know that the people who are out there trying to stop us from what we're doing, trying
right.
to get out there to help you all, they
Exactly.
really don't like it.
They don't want it. They don't want
But
it. So they'll do anything to try to stop it. And
hmm
on YouTube, once you start raising the awareness, or just in the matrix in general, once you start reaching a large number of people,
hmm
then you'll start to get some resistance.
hmm
They don't really care if you have like 2, 3, 4, 500 followers. They don't even really care about 1,000 followers.
no.
But once you start growing and they see that you're really making a difference and people are actually changing and they're actually doing better. Okay, Eduardo, we just want to let you know if this doesn't resonate with you, you don't,
Yeah.
you're not compelled to look at it. I mean, just put your energy into something that serves you. You're not compelled to be here listening to us. You know that we have free will, and this is 2018. If you have something that's on your heart and you want to share it, you can also create your own YouTube channel.
hmm
That is something that you can do. But coming into somebody else's group and being disruptive is not of love and light, and it's not Christ consciousness. If that's what you're trying to spread, that's not the way to do it. There are different ways that you can go about talking about Jesus if you feel passionate about Jesus, okay? It's not love. What you're doing is not spreading love.
Right.
And that's not a representation of Jesus, which you claim to embody.
Yeah. So, and see, this is now we were debating on whether or not to get on here and do this live. But one of the main reasons why we decided to get on here is to let the dark know, the it. If y'all have ever watched A Wrinkle in Time,
Yes.
you know the it does exist.
Exactly.
Okay? And it is our responsibility to show that no matter what's going on in this world, whatever energies are trying to attack us, which they
Right.
have no power, because believe me, our ancestors, our spirit guides are
Yeah.
behind us and protecting us. So we had to do this live
Right. We had
to
to.
stand and show that it doesn't matter what happens.
Right.
We're going to be here for y'all,
Right.
uplifting y'all, bringing y'all good vibes, good energy,
Exactly.
and continue to uplift the world.
We're going to continue to do it. I mean, the darkness cannot stop us. We are going to continue to love people. We are going to continue to educate people. We are going to continue to raise the consciousness.
Right.
We're going to continue doing it because we see that it's making a difference in people's lives. And that's why we started in the beginning, is to help people. And we enjoy doing it. We enjoy getting a lot of messages letting us know how their life has changed, how their lives have turned around. Thank you
Right.
so much for your advice. I really appreciate it on a daily basis. Okay, Eduardo, if this is not resonating with you, you don't have to be here. Please remove yourself from the group. If I don't understand, why are you wasting your time and putting your energy into something that's upsetting you? If this message doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to be here
No.
because you're not bringing positive energy. You're bringing negativity,
Right.
and I'm not understanding why. If you love Jesus, which is good, and we don't judge anybody
No.
for their choices, but if this is what you love and you're passionate about it, go and start your own YouTube channel. Create your set of followers, and then you guys can have a video, because I'm pretty sure if you were doing a video about Jesus and somebody came in and started saying something different,
Yes.
that wouldn't feel good to you. So why would you do
Yes.
it to somebody else?
So getting back to the subject at hand, being a light worker, it when it comes to interacting with individuals, it's very important to be in tune with your higher self.
Right.
And once you're in tune with your higher self and you see this hitchhiker or somebody else down the line and you're not sure if you should interact with them, then it's best to get in tune with your higher self. Going into meditation,
Right.
using crystals.
Exactly.
Use some amethyst to really increase your third eye chakra. So in doing so, once you get more in tune with your higher self, then you'll be able to see these energy vampires from a mile away.
Right.
Okay? So that's what we wanted to come on and let y'all know when it comes to being a light worker, because being a light worker or just being a person that's of good nature,
Right.
doing so in this 3D matrix can be very challenging.
It definitely can. It can be very challenging because when the work that you're doing, like I said, is effective, and you're actually helping people, the dark cabal, they're gonna notice, and that's when you stand the test of time.
Yes.
Either you fold or you keep it going.
Yep.
And we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep uplifting the world.
I'm gonna take a line from Flowburn. Can't stop, won't
Can't
stop.
stop, won't stop.
It doesn't matter, because the time of all of this BS that's been going on, where the dark side has been using people for their good, is
Right.
over. Oh yeah, we got
Yes,
some Flowbird
we
people
we
in the
love
house.
her, man. She's
Yes,
amazing.
yes, we love Flow.
Love her.
Yes, the goddess.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. She's a
Shout
real
out
deal
to Flo.
Holyfield. Real deal Holyfield. That's our
Yeah.
girl right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this video is really just a testament to let y'all know how much we love y'all,
Yes, we do.
because we know that there are so many people that are waking up in this world that don't know what's going on. And when you're at that point of just waking up, it's very easy to fall into these traps that are
Yes.
set up by evil entities
Yeah.
to take advantage of your lack of knowledge.
And your innocence, because that's what they prey on. They prey on people's innocence.
Mm-hmm.
They prey on people who are kind of naive.
Right.
They just prey, and that's the type of energy they need. That's what they feed off of. So they get stronger like that. And so
Mm-hmm.
because we realize this, this is why we do what we do.
Yep. And Marshawn, if you're looking for the link for our site, is down in the description. It should be there. Because of the way I had to switch over because YouTube was acting crazy, it
Yes.
may not be there, but it is Third Eye Apparel. That's the number 3,
Third,
RD.
yeah.
You know, the
Eye
third
apparel. And
Eye
Marshawn
Apparel.
wants to know what books should she read. Well, it depends on what exactly you're trying to what are you trying to know. But the best thing that you can do is start out by studying yourself,
Mm.
because once you start studying yourself,
Yeah.
it's like after a while things starts to reveal itself to you.
Right.
Things start making sense to you. So and that's when your intuition starts to develop. So
Yeah.
it's best to study yourself, because when you meditate, meditation is a way for you to study yourself. Meditate means
Mm-hmm.
to study, right? So when you go into meditation, you're studying yourself.
Right.
And then once you start meditating, this is when things are going to start making sense.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to please forgive me if I mispronounce
Oh,
your
that's
name.
Ronica.
Ronica, okay, thank you.
Yeah. What up,
Ronica,
Ronica?
you are so true, because when you start looking into these books and you're looking at other like YouTube channels and stuff like that, and that's even ours included, because we tell y'all, please don't take what we say
Exactly.
as the final word.
Do your own
Go out,
research.
yes, go out, do your own research and find the truth that's within you, because the truth
Right.
cannot be told, it can only be realized. Okay. And
Yep.
so, yeah, it's very important to really get in tune with yourself so that you know who you are before you start going out and searching for
Exactly,
other
because
information.
that's how people in the early stages of waking up, that's how they get like misinformed easily
Yes.
and triggered easily. And when you get triggered, sometimes it can, you can get attached to things that exactly, you can get
Yeah.
lost pretty much, because this is a rabbit hole.
You
So
you start going down that rabbit hole, you be like, oh, get back.
and just sliding everywhere. So
There ain't no stopping.
the best, yep, yeah. Oh boy, we're just gonna ignore
Yeah.
him, or her, whatever it is. So the best thing that you guys would want to do, like I said before, is to go ahead and study yourself. Go within
Mm-hmm.
and to study, get in touch with who you are, get in touch with your essence of who you are. And that will be the first place that you start. Now, once you start doing that, then
Mm-hmm.
again, everything will come to you.
Yes.
And then you would know what resonate with you and what doesn't. Like that individual on this page, this page doesn't resonate with them, but they're
Yep.
still here. That's an example of somebody who's lost,
Yes.
because when you have a certain family, when you have a certain tribe, you're attracted to them, and everything is in harmony. So you can go there, and that's a perfect example. For you
Yes.
guys who are here, you resonate with this message, so that means that
Mm-hmm.
you're in alignment with yourself. So
Right.
you're surrounding yourself with things that resonate with you, and
Mm-hmm.
that's an idea that you're on the right path,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, in walking this path of spiritual enlightenment and spiritual awakening, or what the millennials call it, being woke.
Right, quote unquote woke.
It's not for the faint of heart. I mean, and
No.
sometimes religion gets it right, even when it
Yeah,
comes to church,
they
because
do.
like they preach it so much that the walk for following Jesus per se
Right.
is not an easy walk.
Right.
And same thing applies when it comes to spirituality. It's not an easy walk,
It's really not.
and it's a walk. It's not a sprint.
No, it's a
You know,
journey. It's
it
a
is
journey.
a journey.
It's a journey
You know.
within.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Shout
my
out to your
that's
page.
my page. That's why see, that's why I call it journey within.
Uh-huh.
It's not something that you can rush. It's like a seed. You plant a seed, and you can't rush the process,
No.
because if you keep messing with the plant, you're gonna mess up the growth. So you
Right.
just have to let the sun come in. You have to let the rain come in, and you have to let the
Hmm.
seed do its thing.
Yes.
And that's what this journey is.
Yeah. And so, for the people who are on here, especially our subscribers, because once
Yeah.
again, if y'all have seen the comments through our videos, you'll see how many people's lives have been touched by the
Right.
videos that we've done. And then the people who have been touched are helping the new people on the same thing.
And that is a
So,
beautiful thing. It's a domino effect. You
hmm,
change one person's life, you change many, because
right.
they have many
Let
people
me
in their
see.
lives.
Let's see. I've been working on it. Well, Marshawn, you doing some work, I tell you,
Yes,
boy.
Marshawn is actively, she's doing her thing.
Hold
And
on.
I'm so proud of her.
Hold on. You gotta read that. I don't have my
Oh, I'm
glasses on.
sorry. She said I've
Yeah,
been
I ain't got my
working.
contacts on. And that.
She said
Hold
I've
on.
been working at 8 helping elderly people. That's beautiful. I started meditation, but how long and what should happen during meditation? That's
Hmm.
beautiful. Well, congratulations on doing that. That is definitely awesome. It shows that you have a
Yes.
lot of compassion and stuff like that inside of your heart, for helping the elderly. That's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. As far as meditation, you just want to go with what feels right to you. If you're just starting out, just try to maybe do it for 5, 10, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and eventually you probably go for longer and stuff like that. But don't force it.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of ease your way into it.
Yeah.
It's like swimming or riding a bike.
And meditation is not something that's cookie cutter for everybody,
Hmm.
but one of the things that you want to be aware of is your breath.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be the main key thing when you're meditating. You can do it with your eyes open or your eyes closed, but it works a little bit better with your eyes closed because you're blocking out all of the um, uh,
That.
visual
Yeah.
simulations,
Yeah.
excuse me, visual
Or
sensations, yeah,
distractions.
visual
Yeah.
distractions, and it allows you to connect with yourself.
Yes.
And the more and more you do that, the easier you'll find for your intuition to start kicking in. You'll hear that small little voice, and I'm pretty sure
Yes.
y'all probably heard this small little voice before. And believe me, you're not crazy.
No, you're not.
Okay,
You're not.
you're not. Um, but as you start to get more and more in tune with your higher self, which is that small voice that's
Mm-hmm.
trying to peek through those
Right.
layers that's there, but the more that you meditate, the easier it is to hear that small, still voice that's trying to help guide you in the right direction.
Right.
Okay?
And then you won't have the need to be asking like people stuff like as far as guidance. People,
That's
it's
so
okay
smart.
that people can help. It's okay people can help guide you.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like finding your purpose here, what are you here for? This is something that you'll find out once you start going within and getting that connection and that
Right.
clarity and that discernment. And after a while, you'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna make this left. I'm gonna just make this right. It's kind of
Right.
like I call it before an internal GPS. And so the more you study yourself, the more things are gonna start making more sense to you on your path. Because
Right.
sometimes things can get a little cloudy,
Mm-hmm.
and we're really not sure. Should I leave this job? Should I stay in this job? Should I be with this person? Should I leave this person? But that's what meditation does for you. It clears those questions up. And
Right.
after a while, you're just gonna be like, you know what? I know I have to let go of this person because this is going to aid in my greater good and expansion. Or you might be like, you know what? I know I need to start this business that I've been putting off
Mm-hmm.
because this is what I'm supposed to do. And you won't even have to ask anybody because you already
No.
know what you're supposed to do.
Yep. 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 Yep.
And that's the beauty of it. And we're only speaking from experience. Like, we're not even coming from a place where where somebody told us this. We're actually letting
Lived
you
it.
know from our own actual walk.
Yes. Yes. And everything that we have shared over the past couple of months,
Right. We
and
resonate with it.
I mean, and it's been our experience. This is
Yeah.
not something secondhand. This is our experience.
Right.
And if our experience resonates with you, then awesome. If
Hmm.
it doesn't resonate with you, then awesome.
That's good too because
You know?
it's just you knowing, okay, next, let me see what does resonate with me.
Right.
And hey, we all here to learn and grow, and everybody learns different. We might be able to help somebody else learn, and somebody else might not be able to learn from us, and that is fine.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Every
Mm-mm.
moldy bread has its moldy cheese.
Oh boy.
And it's okay. And we still love and appreciate everyone. You know,
There we go.
we still love and appreciate everyone because we're
Mm-hmm.
all here to serve a purpose. It's we all in a different path on our journey. Just because somebody is in the sixth grade and somebody is in the fourth grade, it
Hmm.
doesn't make the person in the fourth grade any less of a person than the person in fifth grade because they're gonna get to the fifth grade anyhow. It doesn't matter. It's all a walk, and we're just here to help each other.
Right.
That's all it is. We're just here to help each other. Nobody's a guru. Nobody's in charge. Nobody's a boss. We just all in this together.
Right. And so, if you are just starting on your journey, this would be the perfect community. Well, I'm not going to say perfect because
We are
there's nothing
we are
perfect.
perfectly
We're,
imperfect.
we're, we're still in this 3D world. We're
Yes.
humans, and we make mistakes sometimes. We
Yeah, of
make mistakes,
course, of
but
course.
we'll admit it if we
Yes,
make a mistake,
and that's the key.
But with this community, we try our best
Yeah.
to keep everything on a level playing field
Mm-hmm.
to where it's warm and inviting for everybody. So
Yes.
if you ever have any questions when it comes to spiritual awakening,
Yeah.
when it comes to twin flames, anything that has to do with spirituality, you all can always leave a message in the comments because
Yep.
we see them. They come right to our phone.
They do.
Or y'all can email us at twinflameunite
At Gmail.
at gmail.com. So
That's
it's
it.
not twin flames with the S, it's just singular. It's
Yeah.
twin flame unite.
Because the S was not available.
Yeah, it wasn't available. So it's all good, but we roll with it.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because now that I think about that, when we first started this channel, Alicia came up with the idea for the name. And I was like, this sounds like Power Rangers
He
or
laughed
something.
at He was laughing at me.
Like Twin Flames Unite, it feels like Power Rangers
Yeah,
or
but
something.
we gotta be Power Rangers. I think Marshawn had a question about the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
What happens after seeing the numbers? Well, Marshawn, the numbers is just kind of like a guide
Mm-hmm.
to let you know that you're in alignment with what you're calling, what you're supposed to be doing. It's
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like a reminder. That's
Yeah.
so pay attention to what you're thinking about at the time when you see those
Yes.
numbers, because that's what we
Yes.
do, and it works really well for us.
Yeah. Because if you're rolling down the road and you're thinking to yourself, should I stop at the grocery store before I go home to get food?
Right.
And you just so happen to see a synchronicity number like 222333,
Right.
there's probably confirmation that, yeah, you need to do
Just
that.
just going to get the groceries.
Yeah. And so that's a part of it.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, there's layers to this,
So
y'all.
many.
Because that's one way to look at synchronicity numbers.
Right.
Another way is that if you actually look up the angels numbers for like 222333, they actually have
Yes.
their own meaning. Because I
Yes.
think 999 is new beginnings.
999
Is
is
it?
yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
new beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ronica, thank you so much, my love. Thank you for hanging in there with us.
Yeah.
We love and appreciate you because we know that you and Honeydew, Marshawn,
Yes.
you guys are like some of our day ones.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, lots and lots of layers.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's
understand.
it's lots of layers
It's
to
like
it.
an onion.
And it's funny because one of Alicia's friends was like, y'all been kind of hitting on surface stuff, but I see y'all going in deeper and giving people the truth.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing because we actually like you all resonate with us, we resonate with you, and we feel the level of awareness that you all are on.
Right.
And the feeling that we're getting is that y'all are growing. And we are so happy
And we're growing.
for y'all.
We actually growing together,
Yes.
and that's the beauty
Mm-hmm.
about doing this because we get to see each other evolve and grow and do good,
Right.
and that's the whole reason why we started this.
Yes. And because y'all are growing, we figure, okay, now we can go on to some other stuff. That's why we started. It's starting out light, get a little stuff here and there. But if you all ever have a particular topic that you want us to cover that's actually a lot deeper than
Yes.
surface level and third and fourth level, just always drop a comment, let us
Yes.
know, and we'll be more than happy to do a video on that particular topic.
Yes.
Uh,
Somebody say the onion layers, when you peel them, they grow back. Sometimes it feels like that.
yeah, and you know what? That's actually when they grow back. That's actually a sign of a lesson that hasn't been learned, and you have to go
Right.
back and repeat that. So
Yes.
that's part of where
Yes,
that's
she
coming
said
in.
ego and soul is a great topic. You know what? That is an excellent topic, and that is the next live that we're going to do.
Yes.
Ego and soul. Because I think that's really, really important.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I help, because I have the group on Facebook, Mirroring and Meditating with Chris. Maybe you know what? One day too, what we could do, Marshawn, is
Yeah.
meditation. Like
Mm-hmm.
just come, we do a live, and everyone we meditate together. Maybe we can
Yes.
do
Oh,
that.
that would be awesome. And you know what is awesome also that Ronica mentioned about the ego,
Mm-hmm.
because the funny thing is, and once again, this is being transparent with y'all, because if y'all have noticed, is sometimes, well, let me see how to say this. Sometimes I can get a little emotional, right? And I can be in my feelings. But last week, I was really dealing hard with that and dealing with my own ego to the point where it was confirmed to me that I was going through an ego death, which is crazy to me, and it makes sense because there are so many things that I tied to myself as labeling me as a man,
Right.
and those are expectations that were put on me by society who, once again, we've never met.
Right. Don't know who they are.
And so I had to really check myself and really take many seats. Okay, to the point where I can be humble and I can be open and I can love and I
Yes.
can be there and be able to express myself. Because before, with the ego in the way, it blocks you from your blessings, it blocks you
Mm-hmm.
from opportunities that are coming your way. So when
Exactly.
you start to let go of your ego, which the ego is not a bad thing, because the ego is part of the reason why we're here
On
on
3D.
in this 3D.
Yeah.
It's the part that keeps our feet on the ground to
Right.
let us know that we're alive, because without the ego, we'll just be light bodies and we'll be out of here.
Right. And nobody will see us.
You know?
But I
So,
think where it goes wrong is when you fall into the trap of being like egotistical.
yes.
And then that's when you like I think I did this in a few videos ago, when you let ego drive you
Mm,
and guide you instead of love, because ego and fear goes hand in hand.
right.
The ego is a little thing that comes out when it's afraid of something.
Mm-hmm.
Either it's afraid of somebody's gonna be better than you, or it's afraid that somebody's gonna take. It's always based off of fear.
Yes.
That's what ego is. And
Mm-hmm.
allowing yourself, exactly, Monica, fear. So allowing yourself to know that you're here on this planet,
Mm-hmm.
and that you are in this vessel. That's what,
Mm-hmm.
on a healthy spiritual level, that's what the ego serves.
Yes.
Okay, to let you know where you begin energetically and where someone else is in
Mm-hmm.
energetically. So the ego serves as that. That's healthy. When it gets unhealthy is when you start going around and doing stuff that's not helpful or that is harmful to someone else,
Right.
out
Like
of
saying
trying
that
to
you're
better than and
better than
stuff like that.
somebody else and people should do things your
Your way
way.
or the highway, and my
It's
God is better than your God, that type of stuff.
no.
That's when the ego gets in the way, because of, again, of fear.
Mm-hmm.
So when you just use the ego to identify your avatar, exactly, separation.
Yes.
When you use the ego to just identify yourself, and that's it, just so people could see you in the 3D. You can't be ghost walking around here. So
Mm-mm.
they can see you. That's pretty much it. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of having that balance.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have that healthy balance.
Yeah.
Because if you don't find the balance, trust me, the universe is going to help you find it.
Yes. And one other thing about being a light worker, which is one of the best things to me, is learning how to be an alchemist.
Ooh, that's it.
Because for the individual who is trying to come on here and spam us and stuff like that, the funny thing is that they're actually helping our watch time, which I appreciate that. Because it's making our time go up and it's making us look better on YouTube. So hey, when you become an alchemist, you can find the great
Ways.
things that
Yes.
really, and you can flip it
Flip it
to
around.
serve your
Yeah.
your greater good. So
Yep.
in becoming an alchemist, that is such a beautiful thing. Such a
Yes.
beautiful thing.
And yes, she's right. And the beauty about the twin flame connection is when the ego is out of the window because
There you
transmutation
go.
because we understand that we are each other. So it's really no need for anything egotistical. Like we don't have that problem.
No, no,
Like
no, no.
it's no if I drink, you drink. If
Yeah.
I eat, you eat. If I sleep, you sleep. I mean, because I understand that we are expressions of each other,
Yep.
and your growth is my growth, and vice versa. So that's we don't, yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, and happily, harmoniously, we don't get to experience that. And for that, I must say that I am very grateful, and I know Chris is very grateful too.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it is. It's unconditional love. Like what is it? Two nights ago, 3 nights ago. Well,
What
I
happened?
was laying in the bed and I was actually crying
Oh
on your
yeah,
shoulder.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, let everybody know our business.
Oh,
But but yeah, I mean, for
my
I
bad.
mean, once and I really think it had to do with my ego
The ego
dying
death.
and
Yeah.
it allowed us to connect even more. And I know
Yeah.
y'all are connected already. How can y'all
I
be
know. How could it be
it's
more?
it is so much more deeper the connection that can be achieved when blockages are completely removed.
Yes.
I mean, because Leisha and I were pretty close already.
Yep.
And just removing this little blockage here just brought us even closer because we were just laying in bed, just thanking each other for everything that we've stood by each other in because
Yeah.
things have not been pretty all the
All the
time.
time.
You
Yeah.
know,
It hasn't. Like we had
yeah,
a test and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Because if y'all knew our real story, well, y'all know our story, but there's more to it.
Like behind the scenes, like some details.
Yeah, and we just don't put that out for the sake of privacy, but there are so many things that we have gone through together that have
Yeah.
tested us
Yeah.
in so many ways in our relationship and in just life in general, dealing
Yeah.
with people outside of the house,
Whew.
and just thinking about that last night just brought us so much closer that we're pretty much a ride or die
Right.
type of
Bonnie and Clyde.
partnership, you
Because
know?
because the reason why I was crying is because I actually felt gratitude, and gratitude is such a beautiful thing. When you allow your heart to be filled with gratitude, and how you can do this is kind of simple because this is what I did. I laid in the bed and I just started thinking about things that I'm grateful for. Like I started out with small things, ridiculous things like the air that I breathe, even though people think it's so simple. But I bet you if that air go out for 3 seconds, you gonna notice.
Yep.
Okay, so I was being thankful for the air that I breathe. I'm being thankful for the bed that I have. I'm being thankful for the roof over my head. And I just started out with the little things, and then it started to grow with the bigger things and the bigger things that I'm grateful for.
Right.
And then I got to Chris, and I'm like, you know what? I am so grateful for him. Like I really sat down and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I'm truly grateful for him. Like, and the gratitude that I felt in my heart space, it made me cry. Like I couldn't even hold. I was trying to hold back the tears because hey, I'm in these streets. I'm thugging it in these streets.
Yeah.
I don't cry,
Right.
but I can hold back the tears because of how much gratitude that I was feeling at that particular time. It's like it was just it's automated. So because of the gratitude built up so much, I felt like it was doing this like up, 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 tears, boom.
Yeah.
And I was just overjoyed at that moment and just so grateful.
Yes.
So sorry, I went into too much details. Chris is like, you telling our business.
It's all good. And okay. You know, my phone's been acting crazy these past couple days. But Marshawn, just real quick on the comment that you made, it's awesome that you understand that you don't want to be in that low vibration. So
Yes.
if you don't want to be in that low vibration, you don't have to be there.
You don't have to.
And you you got to make people level up to you.
Exactly.
Like tell, wow, what was a post I saw? Like don't wait for me. Go ahead and ascend, and I'll
And
meet
I'll
you there.
meet you there.
You
Exactly.
know, just let them know. Let them ascend. I'll meet you up there when you get there.
Exactly. I see you up there in ascension. And so what they said, your twin flame removes the thug life.
Now that thug life still there,
Yeah.
cause we still roll if we need to roll.
Oh
You
my
know,
gosh.
we ascended through the 3D, but we
Right.
can come back down to the 3D if we need to.
Yeah, thug life
Oh
still
boy.
there. That's crazy. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, yeah,
Tisha, you're
yeah.
very, very welcome. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
sharing is caring. If you
Mhm.
have any type of information that you've noticed that it has helped you, if you have the opportunity to share it with somebody else because you know this is something that they might be able to use in their life,
Mhm.
um, it's all love to go ahead and share as long as you feel like the space is inviting and it will be received in a good way. Then yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
share it. That's a good thing. Sharing is caring.
Yes. And I also want to thank all of y'all for
Yes.
being on here because just the love that you all have sent through this screen
It's
helped lift my baby up a little bit more. So I definitely appreciate all of y'all, and we truly and sincerely love everybody that is watching this video
yes.
because we understand that you are me
Yes.
and I am you,
Reflection.
and we love
We
us.
love us.
So if we love us, we
Yes.
love y'all
We love
too.
our reflections too. We love y'all too.
Yes.
You guys are just an expression of us. We're all
Mm-hmm.
expressions of God, the universe. We're all expressions of each other having this beautiful human experience. Sometimes it can be challenging.
Mm.
It's still an experience. And with each situation and each person that we encounter here, it's a chance or opportunity for us to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Each individual that we meet, each relationship that we encounter, whether it's difficult or easy, it either comes with a blessing or a lesson or both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
And
just like my locks, they tell a story.
exactly,
You know,
exactly.
they start out rough and then they grow through. And y'all see, I'm actually getting some growth here. Y'all see this?
Thank you, Marshawn. Love you, Monica. Tisha, love you too. Stacy, we love you too. Love you
Yes.
guys so much. From Stacy laughing. We love you guys so much for hanging in
Yeah.
here with us for so long. And we just
Yes.
want to let you guys know, Honeydew, we love you too. Day
Oh,
ones, all our day ones, we love you so much. All
yes.
our newcomers, we love you also just as much.
Yes. And if y'all are just coming onto this channel and y'all haven't subscribed, what you waiting on? Go ahead.
Hector, there go Hector. We
What's
haven't
up,
seen
Hector?
Hector in a while.
Yeah.
How you doing, Hector?
Yeah, but if y'all haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button for us.
Yes.
We greatly appreciate it. And last thing, once again, if y'all are on Facebook and y'all are on Leisha's page, y'all know that tomorrow she's having a
Oh, I almost
live where
forgot.
she's doing her showcase for her crystals.
Yeah.
So please come through, show some love.
Yeah.
And we're going to be going through that as well. So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the time to go ahead and because people have been asking me about crystals and how they work and what are they
hmm
used for. So I figure that I'll go ahead and just do a crystal party on my Journey Within page on Facebook. And I'll just go ahead. Thank you so
yes.
much, Stacy. I'm just gonna go ahead and go over these crystals, like the one that I got here, the calcite. This is a beautiful piece of calcite. One of my, I just love it. I don't know, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, welcome, Mrs. Marsha. I love
We
Marsha.
love Marshawn.
All right, you guys are
Oh,
gonna
boy.
love Marshawn. If you guys are new to the channel, you will love Marshawn. Trust me,
Yes.
she's amazing.
Yes, yes, yes.
And so on tomorrow, I'll go ahead and I'll explain all the crystals that I have, which is a lot. And
A lot.
how you can use them, because today we were using the crystals for our third eye.
Oh yeah,
That was just
that meditation was amazing.
it kind of threw me off a little bit because I wasn't expecting to it to be so effective. Because we were taking the what is it, the amethyst right here,
Yeah, the amethyst and the clear quartz
and the clear quartz right here, because the clear quartz is going to amplify the crystal. Put it on the third eye, and then take the selenite and just kind of go around, like you go anti-clockwise to clear, and then clockwise to heal and seal, and you literally feel the vibration. So it's like clearing your third eye. It was just remarkable.
Yes.
And yeah, sometimes you have to clear and cleanse and stuff like that. Try it, honeydew.
Yes.
It really does
Try
have to
it.
settle your emotions, any energy and emotions that we face in the
Crystal Addicts Unite. Yes. We
Stacey, we love you already.
Hold on. Just this is
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm
this
about to
is-
see how serious this addiction
this
is.
is just a small portion
Uh-oh.
of all these crystals.
Oh my God. Okay, now you
Yeah.
see, don't
y'all
judge
see?
me.
This is just a quarter.
I see y'all judging over here. I see y'all trying to judge. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's all good. And so yeah, Alicia's gonna be giving her information about these crystals and what they're used for and how they can
Yes.
be used and everything. So if y'all are on there, probably like I did on the last video we did, I'll put a link in the comments,
Yes.
so everybody can join that event. That's tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
And if you miss it, don't worry about it. I'll record it, and then I'll just maybe I'll post it on the page, so you can always go to the page and you can see what I'm talking about, what I'm explaining. And you guys are my subscribers, our subscribers, and we love you.
Yes.
I am doing what am I doing? Is it a 30 or 25% off? I can't remember. I think it's
I think it's 20%.
25?
No, 25%
Oh yeah,
off.
that's it. So I am doing a 25% off for the website while I'm running the show, the crystal show. That's if you don't have to buy anything, but that's just if you see something and you like it and you want to get it, you can't.
Right.
But you're not compelled to.
Right.
It's really educational. But if you can't make it to the show and you still want to get the discount, just let me know
Yes.
right here in the comments that and I'll go ahead and email you the code, the coupon code, so you can
Yes.
still, even after the show, you can still get your discount.
Right. And other side note, little plug, little commercial. If y'all go to thirdeyeapparel.com and you subscribe to the mailing list, you actually gain access to that 20% discount. So
I forgot
definitely
about that.
do that as well.
Oh yeah, we did send out for the holidays. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So once again, we love y'all.
Love you guys
We
so
wanted
much.
to come on here to show the strength and the love that we have for y'all.
Yes.
Because no matter what type of energies try to come our way to stop us on this journey of helping people,
It's not gonna work.
it's gonna fall on deaf ears. It's gonna fall to the wayside. It just don't have any power.
No, because can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
We are here to help, and we are Twin Flames Unite, and we're gonna raise these vibrations in these streets.
What?
Okay, we love y'all. Peace out.
Peace out, y'all.